play. It should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding. So I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Screen by Horford. Left side, Brown. It's stolen by Barnes. Pirtle with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And Siakam with the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A nice shot by Brown.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
It's Barnes on the wing. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Horford can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Kicks it out to Barnes. Trent outside. Smart against Siakam. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Van Vliet misses. And it's the Celtics ball. Tatum with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And it's Tatum missing. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Siakam. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Whew, scary thought.
Now here's Smart. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 5 points.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Pirtle. And too long on the shot. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Screen by Horford. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
No good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Trent. And he buries his first look.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys. Big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Tatum passes to Horford. The three is up. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam in the post. He's against Horford. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum from long range. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Smart has got his third assist of the night. Pass to Pirtle. Banked it in off the glass. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
And so both teams trading buckets, Ed.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Siakam. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And at this point for Brown, you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Tatum from long range. No good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The drive by Van Vliet. Good on the shot. Boston trailing. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. They get it again. Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Kick out to Brown. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Brown.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Trent's shot is off. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Tatum. Over Van Vliet. Tatum shot is good. And now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. To the right side. Horford with a steal. Pass to White. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Three-pointer. Here's Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. White against Van Vliet. Launches a three. On target from range. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
54 seconds left to play in the half. From the arc. Rebound Boston. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Trent. Kick out to Brown. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Van Vliet. All alone on the break. And he lays it in on the break. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Horford, a screen on Trent. Pass to Gallinari. The crossover. Back to Brown. He takes it in. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Barnes has got 8 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Danilo Gallinari. Jaylen Brown is out there with Derek White. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Cornette in at the 5.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
First free throw is good. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
White finds Horford. Launches it. Outside, Brown. Pass to Gallinari to the middle. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by White. And for Boston, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Horford, a screen on Trent. To the inside. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
To the paint. Pass to Pirtle from 15 feet away. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. White against Van Vliet. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Third quarter quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. White can't hit. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Anunoby in for Trent. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Griffin comes in for Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Siakam, the pass to Achua. Barnes with it. And he sinks the 11-footer. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Achua. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
It's both from the stripe, and now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Anunoby on the take. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Smart finds Tatum. Now Griffin. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Siakam outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Spins. Here's Barnes. That one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside White. To the inside. The kick to Tatum. Achua with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Team foul. At the line for Toronto.
Siakam hits them both. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Smart outside over Van Vliet. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto earning this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record, you.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And here's Tatum, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The kick to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. It's a one-on-one situation. Three-pointer Van Vliet. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to White. Williams passes to Griffin. White with it. Smart outside. No good on the 3. The Raptors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by White. Back to Anunoby. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Tatum finds Griffin. The kick to Tatum. Back to Griffin. Stolen by Siakam. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Griffin. And it's Brown in for White. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
They grab their own miss. Achua for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. Horford outside. Here's Tatum into the lane.
Rushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Barnes drives in. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors. Brown passes to Horford. To the paint. Left side, Brown. Screen by Horford. Inside. Knocks it loose. 3 seconds left. Goes up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Precious Achua picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Here's Van Vliet. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Pascal Siakam.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Achua with a screen on Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. Brown can't hit. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Offline with a three. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a three. Another miss by Brown. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet misses. Outside, Brown. Beyond the arc. Misses there. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler, mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Trent. There's the three. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he'll run to a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Trent gets the bucket.
Trent Jr. is so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Now here's Butler. Hero on the wing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Love. Rebound by the Raptors. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The fourth pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Toronto with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Barnes kicks to Trent. Barnes with it. Picked up by Love. Here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Tries again. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's stolen by Oladipo. Love outside. Outside Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now here's Butler. They get it back. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Lock at 6. A second chance effort. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The offensive rebound. Barnes. Oladipo with the block. It's Oladipo on the wing. No good from outside.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
I tell you, you better protect the basketball around Jimmy Butler. The anticipation skills, he'll pick it clean from you.
Trent kicks to Pirtle. 104 left in the first. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now, Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo finds Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Pirtle against Adebayo. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Siakam.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Raptors leading by 5. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. And a wide open look for Siakam. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Love draws the double. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And the 3 off target. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. And the shot is long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And stolen by Barnes. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 5. We'll be back shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Love in at the power forward position. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
That's in there. Love with the assist. Butler's got 10.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stopped. If you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oladipo taking his time here. Outside Butler. Back to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
The pass to Siakam. It's Trent on the wing. Up against Siakam. He dishes it to Pirtle. And Vliet on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
That one on Love.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Upside Butler. No good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Siakam with it. Butler covering. Shots good by Achua.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Butler in the corner. It's deflected. And Vliet on the wing. Passes to Siakam. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Here's Achua. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 4. To the inside. And stolen by Achua. It's stolen by Adebayo. Love the pass to Adebayo. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Love kicks to Butler. Love with the screen on Barnes. Lobbed up there for Love.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's Oladipo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Oladipo's got 9 points. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Up top, Anunoby. Guarded by Oladipo. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. There's the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's the urgency of Fred Van Vliet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Love kicks to Hero. He's looking for Love and finds him. And another basket for Miami.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
29. The Heat, 27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in its center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Butler dishes to Oladipo. Love outside. Adebayo down low. Covered by Achua. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Butler. 10 points for him. Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Raptors leading by 4. The drive by Barnes. Down low. Here's Achua. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Siakam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Butler, no good. Raptors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. VanVleet against Hero. Now, here's Achua. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 6. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Siakam inside, working on Love.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
So he gets them both. And it's Love with the ball for Miami. 6-point game. Butler finds Hero. Love outside. Now here's Butler, covered by Barnes. Love with the screen for Butler. Outside, Hero. With the drive, inside, here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. A dunk by Achua.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. VanVleet outside. Back to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Not just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Pirtle with the steal. Barnes with it. Butler covering. Here's Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Butler kicks to Oladipo. back to Butler. Here he goes. And the basket is good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Explosive drive by Jimmy Butler. Defender draped all over him. Forget about it.
The drive by Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oladipo outside. And Love has it in the corner. Pass to Adebayo.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to contesting and altering shots.
Back to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 10. Hero passes to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end. All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Top of the key, Butler. Over Barnes. Here's Hero. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Getting louder than you can anywhere else. Let's hear it.
Raptors leading by 12. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the point. Here's Siakam. Puts the move on. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical. Might as well put it to good use.
Kicks it out to Hero. Butler in the corner. Into the lane. Love outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle with the steal. Siakam inside. Defended by Butler. And he makes that one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Here's Anunoby. Another shot. Pirtle. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Love the pass to Adebayo. That falls. Great assist by Love. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Anunoby. No good there. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Love. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. No coverage, that's it.
Well, it's a difficult guard contending with Victor Oladipo because this guy is prepared on the catch to make a shot.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Siakam for 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Out to the wing. For 3, Siakam. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Adebayo. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And Anunoby, here we go.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Here's Love. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
Siakam. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Well, wide open look for Love. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Love against Siakam. Driving in. No good that time. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, you have to love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. Understanding he's in rhythm, let me take on the burden offensively.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I expect for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jakob Poeltl.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it again. The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Oladipo for 3. The shot, no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one.
I smack clowns with mad style.
That don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now here's Adebayo. Hero finds Love. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami with the ball.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Tatum, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time, and Miami will go the other way with it. Hero with it, guarded now by Smart. And it's Butler off the drive. For 3, Oladipo. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Tatum. Smart for 3. And Hero grabs the board.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero. Adebayo's got 6.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Tatum from long range. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Smart finds Horford. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. able to finish at the rim.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, BA. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Now here's Hero. Oladipo on the wing. 4 on the clock. Kicks it to Hero. Nice D from Brown.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. Drops in the 3.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession. Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo a screen on Smart. Hero from way outside. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 9.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And so here is Miami. Butler passes to Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
That's how you get some payback. Love ready to get revenge after seeing them drain one on his squad.
Now here's Horford. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Goes back up. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Brown for 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
A quality 3-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back to the game after this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Butler, Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Oladipo in a 2-guard.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Brown against Oladipo. Love for 3. Boston with a rebound. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics. Tough situation.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
And it's Tatum missing. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Oladipo finds Hero. And he drives in. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Launches a 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Butler with the ball. Now Horford defending. Back to Butler. Hero outside. Clock at 6. Butler with the bucket.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
And here's Brown for 3. Smart passes to Horford. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Butler. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the paint. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Here's Brown. That one's wide left.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Hero with the bucket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
He's going by Hero. And he's going for the oop here. The shot off that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills. And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Tatum from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Hero. He's got 10. Outside for Love. And the Heat, another 3.
That's a huge part of Love's game right now. A catch-and-shoot player. He has great confidence in that shot.
There's Tatum with the 3. No good that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston trailing. It's Brown on the wing. Butler covering. And it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. And there's Hero on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 10.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Tatum's shot is good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Tatum passes to Smart. 1 second left. Oh, what an incredible end. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat out in front, up 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Williams. Smart finds Horford. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Horford's got his second basket.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
Back to Love. Butler against Tatum. 6 to shoot. No good. A bit long that time. And for Boston, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Smart. The Heat making their last shot. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Hero, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Love. The 3-ball. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Tatum against Love. This for the tie. Misses off the right iron. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Now here's Brown. 12 points for him. Misses from the corner. Tatum against Butler. Hero, the pass to Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most? Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence. Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Oladipo into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Brown finds Tatum. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Tatum against Butler. Horford passes to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Butler. Oladipo outside. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Tatum. He's got 31. Takes the three. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Heat.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Here's Oladipo driving inside. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over the back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here's Brown for 3. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
They're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And so it's Jason Tatum. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. They've got Victor Oladipo. Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the 1. There's Tatum with the 3. There's the 3. Horford can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside for Butler. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Tatum. Knocked loose. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Oladipo outside. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find. It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Horford for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Pass to Tatum.
Celtics foul. Robert Williams. First personal foul.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Now here's Butler. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Oladipo on the wing from behind the arc. Boston with a rebound. Horford outside, pass to Smart, and here's Tatum. Back to Smart. Here's Tatum. Butler covering. Brown against Oladipo. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 25 points.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
A confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Tatum passes to Brown. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Butler finds Love. Back to Butler. Hero outside. Outside Love. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Hero. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Miami again with the bucket. Tatum passes to Horford. Now here's Smart. It's Brown on the wing. There's the drive and the jam by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. 25 points in the game.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
It's Brown on the wing. Horford outside. Left side, Brown. Fires from deep. Love grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Brown against Oladipo. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler passes to Oladipo. Love inside. Horford covering. Back to Love. For three. Laces one from 3.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
A drive by Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Barnes finds Trent. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Rebound Boston.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Round against Barnes. Off target from the baseline. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The drive by Siakam.
A nifty ball handler. Siakam has plenty of go-to options at the offensive end.
Back to White. Going inside. Tatum on the wing. From deep. Kept alive by Boston. The kick out to Brown. Six to shoot. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Passes it to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Nice move. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Over in the corner, White. The three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Tatum's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet from outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
The 3 from Tatum. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. White the pass to Brown. On the wing, Williams. Tatum kicks to White. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with the screen on Trent. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Now the dish to Barnes. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside, White. Takes a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
On his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Boston on top, leading.
And your Celtics, you team. Headed to the floor.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle at the center, filling out the middle. Trent gets the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
The Celtics shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Tatum against Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. By himself, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Not a guy to rack up a lot of steals, but Pirtle has those long arms, and he anticipates.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Trent. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Clock at 6 for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. So it's the Celtics now. Brown dishes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. The drive by Siakam. And it's Trent in the corner. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Trent's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum, and stolen by Siakam. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Siakam passes to Trent. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
White left side. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tatum with it. He's got 7.
2 minutes.
White the pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Now the pass to Pirtle. Now here's Trent. The 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. The Raptors also with a sub. Anunoby's checked in. And here's Gallinari outside. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Smart on the wing. Back to Gallinari. Siakam against Horford. Over Siakam. Horford no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Celtics trail by 8. Brogdon finds Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Gallinari for the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Back to Horford. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Raptors leading by 10. Horford is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Smart. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornet in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. He had a nice open look right there. Barnes has got the first points of the second half here for the Raptors. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Siakam. Good work defensively by Horford. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Smart kicks to Brogdon. Barnes against Gallinari. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum.
Celtics trail by 15. Brogdon looking it over. Smart passes to Brogdon. He kicks to Horford. The tray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornet. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Anunoby against Brogdon. Anunoby passes to Achua. Tries again. Siakam outside. Tries the spin move. Here he goes.
Playing with great activity. Pascal Siakam's become so proficient off the bounce.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for Toronto.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Tatum against Barnes. To the paint. Here's Cornette. In the corner, Horford with it. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
Smart on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots over Van Vliet. And that one hits back iron. Toronto leading by 15. Siakam with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Barnes looking around. Kicks it out to Siakam. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
.131 left here in the third quarter.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And another miss by Boston. Toronto leading by 19 points. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Barnes.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Anunoby. Barnes has got 24 points.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Horford finds Tatum. Pass to Smart. It's Brogdon on the wing. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And stolen by Tatum. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. They kept going to him again and again.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Tatum on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Raptors leading by 19. The drive by Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
You got to be impressed by Siakam's athleticism, cutting to the rim with such force.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Goes up at the stripe. Goes back up. Here's Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Kicks it to Smart. Back to Tatum. Left side, Brown. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Celtics trail by 19. From past the arc. Boston getting another chance here. Stolen by Van Vliet. And he jams it with authority.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Smart dishes to Brown. Here's White. His three-pointer's off the mark. Raptors leading by 21. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Launches it. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Clinks the dunk off the rim. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Three-pointer. And it's White with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Takes it out to Siakam. From the arc. That shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
White wide open. He fires. Misses the three. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And Anunoby, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Brown, and there's the drive. Outside, Smart. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. They really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Barnes.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
White. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Boston, no good that time either. Toronto's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Brown. Driving the lane. Brown jams it in.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. It's Brown on the wing. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto no up.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Williams passes to Tatum. Puts up a three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Williams passes to Tatum. From deep. He can't hit that time. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd
smack clowns with mad style.
knock down a valuable win on the road. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Pirtle hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Oladipo. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. And here's Butler. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. Love grabs the miss. We played just over a minute here in the first. Down low. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Love. Here's Hero. Back to Love. Off with the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Hero. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Toronto the rebound. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. The shot by Butler, no good. For Toronto, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Siakam. Love with the defensive effort. Miami trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hero, the pass to Love. And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler. The Raptors shooting just 38% so far in this one. And Siakam, here we go. And Siakam with the slam.
Now, how about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
Hero outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam for Toronto. They've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And there it is for him.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Butler passes to Love. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Trent. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Oladipo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And yep, it's good.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Adebayo in the post. He's working on Pirtle. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Butler. Here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
That's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Trent. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be...
And so it's Toronto. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler. And it's Love in at the power forward position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And he gets that one. Hero's gotten his second bucket.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Adebayo. No good there. Excellent D there from Siakam. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Love. Adebayo with it. Outside for Love. From the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
VanVleet misses. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Hero finds Love. Outside Butler. Outside for Love. For 3, Oladipo. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 10.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Can't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one.
Jimmy Butler, second personal foul.
And so he hits both. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
Siakam, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Oh, that's good.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Barnes finds Trent. From downtown, that one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
And he drops him first.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. And it's Butler off the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
Butler hits them both. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Siakam, the pass to Barnes.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Butler passes to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Pass to Trent. Siakam left side. It's Barnes on the wing. Butler covering. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. The 3. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Barnes. Trent's got 8.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch and shoot.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes, launches it. Oladipo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Butler finds Adebayo. Outside Love. Left side Butler. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Trent right side. Inside. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's Butler. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? He pulls it. Here's Siakam. Second chance effort. Count that one. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Hero with the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Hits the trifecta.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner three. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
Love passes to Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Butler on the wing. Jacks up a three. And the Heat, another three.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Trent for three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
Out of bounds. Toronto ball.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Miami has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Love. Out to Oladipo. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Oladipo's got 13.
An effective, clever scorer. That's all we can say about Victor Oladipo. This guy gets to his spots and gets himself going.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Van Vliet with a deep three. And again, Toronto no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Trent. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Heat have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Adebayo finds Butler. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Barnes. And Siakam, here we go. Trent's shot is off.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Hero for three. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And for Toronto, they're shooting 40% since the break. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Out of bounds. Raptors ball. Raptors substitution.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Let's go with a three.
Well, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Tyler Hero, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. This one for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Tries the spin move. Here's Barnes, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Barnes. From deep. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Beyond the arc. Oladipo with the rebound. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. Love finds Hero. Back to Love. Butler on the wing. The three is up. Counted from distance. Butler's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside for Butler. Oladipo outside. Outside Love. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo soars for the slam. That's pretty, guys.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Oladipo. Stolen by Anunoby. It's a one-on-one situation. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Outside Barnes. Siakam outside. The three is up. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes. And it's really paid off.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second-chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Heat.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Anunoby for 3. Love grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Scotty Barnes.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Back to Hero, puts it up from 12, and Miami again with the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam, drills it from deep.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside for Butler. Second chance shot. Rejected by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Victor Oladipo. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's Miami's ball. It's an 18-point game. Butler against Siakam. Love for three. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. The shot no good. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this group.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Chip.
We might have a throwback. Battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. It's Brown with the drive.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Williams with the block. Smart kicks to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
The pass to Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Brown after the Heat pick up 2. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Brown finds Williams. Can't connect from short range.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Oladipo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat. Helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royalty.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
The kick out to Oladipo. Adebayo. Missed it, even after all those chances. Brown, the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
All the officials are all over that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Now at the line, Victor.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. And it's Brown missing. Miami's on 0 of 2 from deep here. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Shot's good by Hero.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
Smart dishes to Tatum. There's the triple. Here's Williams. Back to Smart. The deep three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love kicks to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Inside and stolen by Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. Brown against Oladipo. The three from Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now Oladipo, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. 5 on the clock. And so Miami again turning it over. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown outside. The three. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Tatum. Tatum with another miss. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Oladipo against Brown. Smart dishes to Brown. Offensive rebound. Back to Smart. Butler with the steal. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero with the drive. The kick outside to Butler. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
And so Butler nails both of them. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding. And you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Hero passes to Love. The kick outside to Butler. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Love outside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Love's got 5 now.
The definition of a stretch big. Love's a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Tatum way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami leading by 7. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Fires top of the key. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Hero passes to Oladipo. Hero against Smart. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. The Heat leading by 9. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Butler feeling out of it, and Love has it in the corner. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo finds Butler. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Butler missing again. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Williams. Here's Horford. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Love kicks to Hero. Love outside. Driving inside. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Tatum. For 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Stolen by Smart. Fires from deep.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
The Celtics, 19.
Start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Hero into the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Tatum dishes to White. Griffin passes to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum with another miss.
This is the definition of force move. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, wide open look for Love. No good on the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Griffin. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Griffin with the steal. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Love kicks to Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. And stolen by Tatum. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Here's Cornette. Misses the three. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out of hand on it. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to Smart. Here's Cornette. Off target from three-point range. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Intercepted. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Oladipo.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 9. Outside White. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Hacked down the shot, and he'll head to the line. Cornette, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Over Adebayo. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hero finds Oladipo. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics trail by 8. The three from Tatum. Love grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Tatum on the wing. 8 points for him. Tatum with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
From outside the arc, they get the rebound. Here's Smart. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And so it's Miami with a 10-point.
Your Heat Youth
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trail by 10, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Tatum out there with Griffin, and it's Cornet in at the 5. Tatum wide open, he fires one. That 3 off the mark.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Shots good by Butler.
Nice aggressive play from Butler on offense so far, making the most of every chance he gets with the ball.
Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
White, wide open, he fires. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And slam dunk by Butler.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Tatum's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. That shot wide open. Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. Mr. White. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Here's White. Hits the jumper in space.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Kicks it out to Love. White with it. Picked up by Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornet. And it's Horford in for Blake Griffin. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Drives to the hoop. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
This guy isn't scared of anybody. Butler enjoys getting inside and going hard to the paint. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Hero pitch to Oladipo. He takes it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo left side. And here's Love for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And it's White missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics trail by 10. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Hero pitch to Oladipo. From deep, Adebayo. Rebound by Williams. Here's the Celtics with the ball. 9-point game. And it's White missing. Butler against Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Tatum outside, Smart. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Clock at 4. Here's Horford. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And Love gets it to go.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Yeah.